Welcome back.
Yes, welcome to the musical interlude on Granada tonight. Back in the early 60s, he was known as the British Elvis Presley, and he was the biggest name in music until a band called the Beatles came along. And like them, he came from Liverpool. His name was Billy Fury, and he was famous for wearing a gold lame suit. Well, now there's renewed interest in his work, as Kim Hughes reports.
Don't give your love to someone while I'm away.
In the late 50s, early 60s, before the Beatles were widely known, one Liverpool lad was making a real impact on the music scene. Billy Fury, the boy from Dingle, rocked a generation with his blend of tragic love songs and rock and roll hits.
Yet his tale was one of triumph in the face of adversity. From an early age, he suffered a heart defect that was to trouble him throughout his life. It led to his early death in 1983, almost 15 years to the day. Overshadowed by the Beatles for most of his career, it's today that he's remembered as the great artist he always was.
A stage show depicting his life has already toured the country, and a film is now being planned, as is a statue to stand as a permanent tribute. Tom Murphy is the sculptor chosen to produce the work. He says he hopes the statue will appeal to a new generation.
I want the sculpture to reflect the vibrancy of Liverpool, really. I mean, it's a great sort of city for nightlife, and people will come out and see the sculpture, particularly at night. I want them to feel as if they're going to have a good time. Even if they didn't know Billy Fury, you know, and they say, oh, that looks great, you know, and sort of be relevant to today as well.
His mother Jean and brother Albert still live in Liverpool. They've both been involved in the campaign to set up the statue, and both recall the early days when Billy first got started in music.
He went to piano lessons. He wanted to go, so we booked him into piano lessons. But he wanted to do more of the boogie-woogie sort of stuff. And of course his teacher didn't want him to do that. So that was it. He thought, oh well, got enough of this. And I'm going to go for a guitar now. So he went down to Hessie's and bought himself a guitar.
And this is the guitar, the original guitar.
I'll feel your tender kisses before I go to sleep. I'll feel your arms around me. Just promise me you'll keep all your love.
There's a photograph in existence of John Lennon asking for Billy Fury's autograph. And I think that says a lot. Because Billy Fury had a charisma before charismas were even invented.
The music that Billy did, everybody can relate to that sort of music. His music is as good now as it was 30 years ago, and it always will be.
And in the words of the song, Billy Fury will never be gone. Today's tributes mean that his legend will live on for generations to come.
Can't you hear me like I've never been gone?